guys in my room. Ask them if they like your hair.
Do you like my hair? They said yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Period. Do it. Okay, go about your business, girl. Let me get ready. I'm gonna bathe, okay? Good. Who? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you for giving me permission, baby girl. Alright, y'all, so I'm out the shower. I'm dressed. I just have on, ooh, honey. I just have on this plain, Pretty Little Thing shirt with these, sweats. And I think I might just put on either my ups or my, what you call it? Oh, my crops. I don't know yet. But I'm gonna throw my wig on. And this wig is just very fucking simple. Literally push that bitch back. Get that bitch situated. Okay. Wait, so. Look a little ashy, but don't worry about that. Because I don't know if I'm gonna keep on this shirt. It's 80 something degrees, so I just might keep on this shirt. I'm trying to think what I want to use. I gotta get my flat iron out. Give me a second. Alright, now, so I'm not wearing wigs. Look at me, I'm not even on the camera. But because I had stopped wearing wigs. This is the fastest heat up flat iron that I own. Amazing. It's by Kendra's Boutique. See that K, baby? This flat iron is amazing. So I'm going to take the Even adhesive spray. And I just really want to just lay this thing down. Too much. Because baby, once I get home, I'll be popping this shit off. This wig, baby, and I colored it myself. This wig is from what's she from? She's from Kalai here. Don't ask me. It's body wave, but I straightened it up. lip liner. I just take this LA Girl Precision tip. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Too much because we do still have to wear masks. Take some Beauty Sparkle lip gloss. And this is the Broadway Rose Hip lip gloss, whatever. Everything done to me looking simple as is. And this is it. This is what. Period. Now I'm gonna get this little one dressed and then I'll hit you guys back when we're in the car. So this is the fit for today. I was gonna put on my ups, but baby, I ain't doing all that. That's Zuri. She's staying just like her father. She gets on my nerves. But yeah, so cement and bag, Calvin Klein sweats with everything. I really don't even care what I have on today because like I said, I'm just gonna book it. I'm just gonna see my father and that's it. Let's go. All right, y'all. So it is 9:51. We made it. It's a Brooklyn. A little early, so I can get some motherfucking coffee. I gotta go get gas. And my glasses are only for when I'm on the computer, so I don't. I don't even think it's just so long. So that's a plus. This pimple, baby, come on. I had sprayed some more lots of these, so it should have like stuck the fuck down. I hate when my father-in-law keep the garbage so close to my door. Like, ew. It's raining. I gotta put my cone out. I'll be back, guys. Y'all, it is a rainy day. Like, what? I don't like this. And normally if it's raining, I'm not going no fucking where. But I kept telling my dad that I was gonna come, so I'm just like, you know what? Like, let's just make today that day. Zuri, pause your iPad. Time to say prayer. And allow us to get to Brooklyn and back home safe. Guide mommy's hands and allow us to get there safe. Amen. All right, go ahead. You can turn back on the iPad. So yes, so I'm on my way to the gas station. It is pouring. But yeah, y'all, I don't know if y'all like, I don't know if y'all know anything about it, but I'm like getting into like spirituality at this moment in my life, and it's kind of just like it's blowing my mind. Like, I talked to my friend a lot about it, but I should have brought her headphones. Zoe, turn that down. But a lot of times, like, I just question myself so much, like, as far as business moves that I want to make, as far as, you know, what I want to do in life, because I'm not one of those people to say like, yeah, I want to be a lawyer, or I want to study business administration, or I want to do hospitality. I don't know. Like I went from fucking I went from nursing to early childhood to medical assisting to central processing. So I'm not one of those people who just know like this is what I want to do. I know what I want to do. I'm not one of those. So I'm still finding my way. I'm still learning my path, you know. So yeah. So I've been getting woken up a lot between the hours of 3 and 5 p.m. and I know that's like a really spiritual hours, and I know that a lot of people say to meditate during that time and ask questions because it's the universe trying to get in contact with you and blah blah blah. So that's what I've been doing. But recently I started on my fitness diet, my fitness journey, and basically on my fitness journey what I began doing was I not only went to the gym 3 days a week, but I also began to count my calories and know specifically what I'm putting in my body. See, like normally I'm not really a breakfast person, but I try to eat breakfast now because I realize that if I don't eat breakfast by the time it's gonna happen today, by the time noontime comes, like, you know, a bitch is starving and a bitch will eat anything you put in front of her. So that's what I need to cut out. Like, watch this. Zuri, you hungry? You are? Oh, that's a first. She's usually not hungry around this time. Like, normally she's just like, no, I don't want to eat. We'll eat when we get to Grandpa's house, okay? But yeah, she's not really a big eater. Like, we literally have to force her to eat because she doesn't really eat much. Like, I took her to the doctor for her, and her doctor was like, you know what, she's growing fine. Like, you know, they're not worried about anything. So her doctor's like, don't force her to eat. Just kind of, you know, when she's hungry, she'll eat. And my father told me that it was just kind of disturbing when your kids just don't fucking eat. And you go all day and you're like, aren't you hungry? And they're like, nope, nope. So ridiculous. But
I'm gonna ask my freaking grandpa to ask me if I wanna go get pizza.
you want to go get pizza, but it's raining.
That's okay.
But yeah, it's raining. Oh my
Mommy, I
God.
can wear my jeans jacket.
Okay, babe. But yeah, so I started on the spiritual journey or whatever, and it's kind of just low-key just throwing me for a loop because there's so fucking much. Like, when I say there's so much, when you're going on that spiritual journey, it's like, oh, you don't know what, and you're trying to find like you're trying to get advice on certain things that you're experiencing. You're trying to understand certain things that you've never fucking heard of in life. So a lot of things are very freaking foreign to you. So, and then I'm not a very religious person. Like, I'm not very spiritual at all. So so it kind of like, it's kind of whooping my ass right now. Yes, babe. I pulled in so far from this thing. From this motherfucking gas station. What you all knowing about?
Mommy,
What? What? I said what?
do you need energy?
I don't need no energy right now, babe. But yes, I'm gonna pump some gas and I'll be right back. onto the whole manifesting journey, whatever. So because I used to for 2 years I was practicing from 2019 I've been practicing law of attraction, and just recently, probably like 2 weeks ago, I came into law of assumption. And law of assumption is just basically saying, bitch, what you assume in your mind is true. So if you assume your boyfriend is cheating on you, guess what? That motherfucker will be cheating on you. Basically just saying like, yo, your thoughts are very fucking important. Mind what you think, because your thoughts create your reality. This road is bad as fuck. But yeah, so with that being said, so I've been like really conscious. I hate this pothole right here, but I've been really conscious of my thoughts lately. Like literally, when you sit there and think about your thoughts to the point where you're like, bro, what is, like, why am I thinking that? Like, and a lot of times, like, saying shit like, oh, I'm broke, or I ain't got it, or, you know, all them negative terms, bringing in that negative energy. We don't need that. You feel what I'm saying? So what we're doing now is we're on a mental diet. We're on a food diet, but we're also on a mental diet, because I have to get these thoughts out my motherfucking head, because they are no good, baby. So yeah, I've been reading a lot of Neville Goddard's, how the fuck you say his name? But I've been reading a lot of watching a lot of videos on his teachings, etc, and whatever else. So yeah, so that's just what I've been doing. Law of assumption, it's a lot. It's very much easier, but it's a lot harder, because you really have to be conscious of what you put in your mind. And a lot of the stuff we watch, it's a lot of trash shit. Like when I go on my YouTube and I see the type of shit that I'm watching, and I'm just like, this is why I'm thinking the way I'm motherfucking thinking. You feel me? So we just really have to be very cautious on what we think about, what we do. Your thoughts, control those thoughts, girls and guys, control them, because baby, we're ruining our reality without even knowing it. Like, I know somebody who's very fucking negative, and she lives a very negative lifestyle, and she's not a bad fucking person. You feel what I'm saying? But she's very negative. I'm saying this like, because I'm talking to y'all and I'm not trying to really go faster than where I'm going, and it's raining, so I'm definitely not trying to do that. And I got my baby in the car, so I'm definitely not trying to do that. But yeah, so let me get in my favorite lane. I said I was gonna stay in that lane, but the fast lane is my favorite lane, baby. If you wanna go in front of me, go ahead, because I'm driving at a set pace right now. Right? But yeah, so it's just basically saying like, we need to become aware of all the shit that we're doing, blah 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 blah. It's saying if you could think it can be your reality. You just have to basically manage your thoughts and think about what you think about, literally. Like for real, think about what you think about, because baby, that shit is it's not like there's a lot of shit I want to say, but I don't want to bring it into my reality, so I'm not saying it. Like, I know a lot of people who be like, oh, I'm broke, and you know, and a lot of people have manifested their specific person, their soulmate, their whatever you want to call it. They have manifested that person back into their life after that person have said like, oh, I don't want nothing to do with you, blah 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 blah, don't text me, blah blah. But the way law of assumption works, it's just kind of just basically saying like, you rule your reality. Like if you okay, let me share an example with y'all. So I think I shared it on a couple of videos, but this is a very true example, so I'm gonna share it until I pass away, okay? And so basically what it was that speaking to my friend, I speak to one of my friends every single day. We text because we're both like on the same wavelength. Like we don't think the same never met her. I met her 3 years ago on Facebook, and she's like one of my best friends now. Like, we met, you know, like those mom groups on Facebook. That's how we met. So we met, and we just been tight ever since, and like we just share everything. So I've been telling her, like, I've never told her that I don't feel pretty, right? But I'll tell her, like, okay, it has never really had anything to do with my looks, because I know I look the fuck good, but it had more to do with how I think of myself as far as like creativity and like etc. etc. So growing up, I've never thought that I was a creative person, right? And along with creativity, it comes in with sometimes you don't always feel like you look your best. Sometimes you don't always feel like, you know, that you know, like stuff like that. So I was telling her that, and she will always respond to me like, yo, you're talented, because I can braid, I can do my own hair, I make things, like, so she's always told me, like, I think you're very fucking talented, and I cannot wait until you realize that. And so she was kind of the one that got me started with the whole creativity thing, and actually getting started with my YouTube and actually putting the work in, because she's like, people will watch you, like, you're very relatable, people will fucking watch you. So I started listening to her, and I came across Law of Assumption, and basically it was like, oh, change your appearance with Law of Assumption. And I'm thinking like, okay, am I gonna have to write down like, oh, my boobs are smaller, or, you know, I have this certain eye shape? And it was nothing like specifically that I wanted to change literally about myself. It was just I wanted to feel like I was always pretty. That's just, no matter what form I'm in, I'm pretty, whether I'm natural, whether my hair looks, whether I'm bald-headed, I want to feel pretty. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of girls, when their hair is not done, they're like, oh, don't look at me, I don't look good. Like, the eyebrows not done, eyelashes not done, don't look at me, I don't look good. I don't like feeling like that. I like feeling like I look good all the time, every fucking time. So this guy got mad close to me. So I came across the change your appearance, So with it saying change your appearance, what it basically was, change the way you